these will be our little secrets. In all seriousness, though, when you leave Whitney, I will be unprepared. Even though I have seen this day coming, I don't know what it's like to be an only child. I'm going to be the only Galloway kid who gets to experience what it's like without any siblings around. Lucky me. I'm going to miss those times when we eat at the Sigma Mountain Country Club on Saturdays. That's one of my favorite things to do with you because I know our time is limited. It comes... It comes in handy when you give me all those details. It comes in handy when you give me all those details about the teachers I have next year. You were even able to convince me that Mr. Chandler isn't as scary as you seem. And even if you haven't obtained the best of reputations with some teachers, I've always loved it when they ask, do you have an older sister here? That's because I am so proud to be your sister. Thank you for speaking out. I love you, and I'm glad I made the best of our times together.
There we go. All right. Hey, shout out to Katie Hahn. Now, when I think of Whitney, only a few words come to mind. 私の元ちゃんはとっても一番好きな女の人。Actually, I have to amend that. There really are no words to describe Whitney. And even if there were, I'm not really on speaking terms with words. So I've developed an interpretive dance that I hope describes you. Please interpret this as you will. Vote for Whitney. Vote for Whitney.
I'm not really sure I can follow that. If you know any of the Galloways, you know how resilient we can be. And Whitney has had many a chance to prove that being my little sister. For example, there was a time I decided it would be a great idea to make Whitney into a human catapult. On the way to the hospital with her broken arm and a soccer shin guard, she told me, "It's okay, it doesn't even hurt that bad anymore." And then there was that time that I told her to stand very still and trust me. You know the game where you measure the perfect distance from fist to face so that you don't punch her in the face? Yeah, I misjudged that by a few inches. But after the bleeding stopped, she pulled the ice pack away from her face long enough to say, "It's okay, it doesn't hurt that bad anymore." And don't forget the time we were playing hide and seek. She climbed up the loft where I was hiding because after all, she had to actually tag me in order for me to be it. But after losing her balance, falling onto her head from 1 story high, and riding to Erlanger in a life force hospital, she told me, "It's okay, it doesn't hurt that bad anymore." Poor Whitney. All she wanted to do was play Barbies with me, but I was too busy talking on the phone with my super cool high school friends. But I did feel bad when I opened the bedroom door an hour later and Whitney was asleep at my feet with 2 Barbies in her hands waiting for me. Whitney is one of the most patient, enthusiastic, authentic people I know. She's my life cheerleader, my best friend, and my baby bear. Please welcome our sister, Whitney Patricia Robbins Galloway.
I appreciate all my guests for coming today, and I'd like to wish an early sweet 16 to my little sister. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. The one thing I knew about myself was who I wanted to be like. I used to be self-conscious and have little self-respect. I had low self-esteem and cared what others thought, maybe too much. In middle school, I was terrified of what others thought of me. I would hide myself and be shy. But in my head, I wanted people to notice me. I wanted everyone to be interested in me and give me attention and ask me questions about my life. But at the same time, I was afraid they would think I was weird or that I wasn't good enough. I would try to make myself look good for everyone else, not for me. At those middle school dances, I wanted to be noticed and to be the center of attention, but I would stand on the side. I waited hopelessly for others to come and notice me and didn't try to reach out. I had my mind on the edge of giving up all the time. I wanted to give up and feel sorry for myself, but I wanted to keep my head up. I didn't want to drown in self-pity. I didn't do what I wanted to do because I was afraid of that others would make fun of me. I was afraid they would think I was weird or make me feel dumb. Once in the high school, I thought everything would change. I'm a grown-up now. I mean, come on, I can drive a car. I thought if I just laugh at myself, maybe I won't take what other people are saying about me so seriously. So that's what I did. I laughed at myself all the time. After a while, I realized this wasn't helping me at all, and it was actually hurting me more. Why would I want to laugh at myself when I know I'm not a joke? I felt like one though. Now I just wanted to fit in. I would see others who looked so confident and wanted to be just like them. So I switched my friend group for a while and started acting like them, who deep down I knew they weren't like me, but that's who I wanted to be at the time. So I did what they did, lied a few times, got grounded a few times, but got over it quick. After too many lectures, too many lies, and too many tears, I made myself change. This time it was for good. I told myself, Whitney, no matter what it takes, don't let anyone's words, anyone's thoughts, or anyone's actions get to you. I thought about my insecurity and my lack of self-respect and knew this wasn't how I had grown up. I shouldn't be like that at all. I should be independent and not care what others think. And should do everything for myself, not just to please others. I shouldn't give up on anything. If there's something I want, I'll work hard to get it and do whatever I can to keep it. I'm giving the same advice to you. I've been there, and I know there are a lot of you out there in the audience who have gone down the same path, but don't know how to get on the right one. From experience, I can tell you the only way you will learn how to get on the right path is to figure out who you want to be and set aside what others think about you. Better yet, just throw away what others think about you, because it doesn't matter. You should act for yourself, not for others. I put what other people thought in front of what I thought. Most people are so wrapped up in what others think about them, they don't think for themselves. But most of the time, others aren't making judgments about you because they are too worried about how they look and what you think about them. I went through a rough time just trying to figure out what my real feelings and beliefs were because I was too worried about everyone else's opinion. I'm not like that anymore. If someone wants to talk about me, I let it happen. You can't stop it anyway. If someone wants to make fun of me, I let it happen. I just don't worry about it. Only you should take care of yourself and not let others take care of you. They don't know you the way you do. You are the only one you have to worry about, and you are the only one who can control yourself, your thoughts, and your actions. So take control of your life. Don't let others ruin it by trying to be